Did you think going into this, had you seen any of the trailers? Because when I was going into this, I was thinking
No.
the main ape, Noah, he looks just like fucking Caesar. Like, he looks bang on like him. So I was going into thinking, oh, he's Caesar's son, the little baby from the third one. Then as soon as you get in there, it's like, nah, 100 years later, don't even worry about it. So I was thinking, did they make him look like Caesar just so everyone was like, ah, that's that ape from the other one. I like that movie. I haven't seen that. And then they get into it, they're like, hang
Yeah.
on a sec, he's dead.
If so,
They
that's a good
tricked you.
that's a good idea. That's good.
And
That's a nice
the
trick.
Proximus Caesar, the evil king, he looks kind of like Koba, the evil one from.
Yeah.
Even like they put in the orangutan Raka,
Oh yeah. Thought that was
and
gonna
he's
be that
like,
weird dome
yeah,
faced
he's like Maurice, yeah.
orangutan.
Like even my girlfriend like, halfway through was like, "Wait, is that the orangutan from the other one?" And I was like, "It's like 100 years later. I don't think apes live that long." This lends itself to my theory. Noah has the same birthmark on his chest that Caesar had in the previous three films. They're just trying to trick you. They're trying to get you in the movies, make you think it's Caesar. And then you see Caesar at the beginning, you're like, yep, I'm in. And then he's dead.
So I was going into this. I was getting a bit defensive about humans. I was genuinely being like, "What the hell? Why are these monkeys making us out like we're dumb? We're not dumb. You just
What
figured out how
about
to speak, and you can't even." At the front, that first scene at the start where like the Noah and all those are like, they're stealing the egg and they're
yeah.
speaking to each other. I was like, "Bloody hell, hurry up, mate! You've been speaking for 100 years." It sounded like the geezer from Malcolm in the Middle. They were like, "The egg." Needs to be stolen. I was like, Jesus, hurry up.
I did think that, yeah, as well. But then I saw a tweet or a bit of trivia or something afterwards that was like, yeah, you have to remember, like, that was like their, when they just like invented speaking. And then this is like their Bronze Age or Iron Age or something where everybody's still like cavemen kind of, but they've got like tools and stuff like that. Like they can make birds do whatever they want or whatever.
I do like those kind of details.
They're doing 9 of these, right?
Yeah, I like that idea.
Yeah.
I'm already picturing out what's going to happen. I was just imagining that this is going to be the film in the series you go back to watch, and it's sort of like it wasn't the most impressive one, but it was key for what was about to happen next.
Yeah, I was a bit weirded out by like, because at the end of the third one, the humans are all like, yeah, they've like stopped speaking, they become like primal savages basically. And then in this one, they're like, no, I can talk. Yeah, I can talk and do stuff. And then at the end, you're like, wait, they're all in a bunker using technology. Like they seem all right. They seem good.
So when I walked out of this, my woman, she was like, "What side were you on?" And I was like, "Those monkeys. I'm team human. I'm team human all the way." And she was like, "I see you in a different light. I know. I see where your loyalties lie. We need to get dogs so you can learn to love animals." And I was like, "No, no, 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 no. If it's between monkey and human, I'm going human every single time. All right." I was emotionally invested in these ape characters, but at the end of the day, I'm team human. And if it comes to an actual war of the Planet of the Apes, I want it to be a Planet of the Humans. And I was getting defensive when it was sort of like the monkeys were like, yeah, the Echo, the human, they can't even talk. They're like savages. They stink. And I was like, all right, mate. I know there's a lot of metaphors that are going over my head during this film. That I'm getting shaken around with these 4D seats. I can't keep up with it all. But I'm just going to take it on surface here. You shut the fuck up about my human brethren, all right? Don't say that, you ape.
Wow, it really got you amped up, didn't it? I was team monkeys. Them humans. They weren't. I mean, team apes. Damn it. Team apes.
No. All right,
Them
do your
humans.
pose. Do your ape pose.
Oh, oh,
No,
oh.
they got the for Caesar.
Oh, this thing. Yeah.
It's like a wrestling pose. It's like you just won the championship belt.
Yeah, they.
That's how I sleep. Actually, I sleep like that. If you catch me in the
See,
wilderness
team
sleeping,
ape, team ape
I'm a
all
monkey
along and didn't
sleeper.
even know it.
Your team
No,
ape, you piece of
fucking
shit
humans,
turncoat.
man. All right, listen, I've got a little tiny confession to make. I did actually fall asleep for quite a substantial amount of time in this, and I missed
Oh,
I missed like the really important bits of the movie.
damn!
So I woke up when they'd flooded the vault.
That's a pretty pivotal moment of the movie to wake up in.
I
What?
know, yeah, and I didn't realize what. So I knew that there was a vault, and then I woke
Yeah.
up and they were flooding it, and
Oh,
then
you missed a lot.
yeah, she goes off to give the whatever the doohickey was she gives them, and they plug it in, and the satellites start working. And then she goes to meet Noah, and she's just got a piece. I'm like, whoa, this is gonna kill Noah. What the That's not right.
No, I was down with that. I can't trust this ape. He could attack me at any point. I'd be strapped going anywhere near him.
Yeah, I was like, this what happened? We both fell asleep. My earphone's like, why has she got a gun? I was like, I don't know. What's her
You
problem?
both fell asleep? What time did you go to watch this film?
At like 10 in the morning. We went for the early showing. We'd been out the night before, so we were a bit sleepy, and we just had a big foot-long Subway in the cinema. Just unwrapped the Subway, and we were like,
Jesus, I would hate to be sat anywhere near you two. It's
That's
just
why we went to
think of a subway, like, "Ugh," and then just like snoring. You snore so loud as well. I'll continue with my anti-ape sentiment because they were like all arrogant. They were like, "Yeah, man, we're so smart. Humans are dumb." And then the humans sat there like, "We literally can fly and we can do all this stuff, and you guys are just figuring out telescopes." Like the geezer was looking into a telescope. He was about to shag it. He was so excited. I was like, oh yeah, look, stars, woo, and then we've got like satellite dishes around back,
yeah.
communicating to people in Indiana. They're getting arrogant, these goddamn apes. That's why I'm thinking there's this big arc, and I'm hoping, praying to God that by the ninth film, it's just humans back in charge again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we like, baby. Do you think that the whole telescope thing, that's like the start of their like science arc? If he's like figuring out the stars and stuff like that, and they're figuring out like books because he got given those books, so they'll figure out like writing, and they're starting to think about the stars and stuff like that.
That'd be interesting if it sort of turns into the apes evolve and then they become the humans.
Well, this is all leading back to the original Planet of the Apes.
I must confess, the only thing I know about the original Planet of the Apes is what's his face looking at the Statue of Liberty and being like, "No, it was the Earth the whole time." That's the only thing I know. I don't actually know the.
Well, it's just that they are basically humans at that point, but they just got like 8 faces, and they've got like technology and all this other stuff. So all these 9 movies are going to get us to that point. Do you want to hear some trivia I've got here?
Kingdom for the Planet of the Apes trivia, hit me.
It says at the beginning, obviously, the is set generations later, but it's apparently about 300 years after.
Oh,
So they're still talking about, they're still loving Caesar. 300 years later, they're still banging on about him.
Do monkeys
I
have
did read
penises?
also. Sorry?
Do apes have penises?
Yeah.
Where was their penises? I
Um,
feel like I never see monkey penis in the zoo.
yeah, they hide them away, don't they? I think they're hidden away.
No, do they? Is it like stuffed up into their butts?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just all stuff them up their own butts.
Or are they just really puby?
I think they're really
Crazy
puby, yeah.
level.
Puby and up their own butt.
Nice.
Catch full Film Stuff episodes on Spotify. Available now, you playboys.